this weekend we headed down to Stingray Point, which is at Dundee Beach. To access this track, you have to go through Finnis River Station. So, we're off again. We are going out to Dundee Beach this time-ish, yeah. There's a nice little spot that we
saw on Instagram, and we're going to try to find it. I saw on Instagram, and kind of worked out how to get there-ish.
So, yeah, it should be good, and we definitely brought our shower this time. Because there's not going to be a freshwater creek there that we can shower in.
And we're also using our front runner 40 litre water tank for the first time, because I managed to dodgy up some pieces,
so excited.
Some piping yesterday.
Yeah, so like we bought this water tank, but it didn't come with any fittings or anything, so we were a little didn't know if it would just pour our water. So we got some stuff, and so we're going to actually use it today. So keen as I've been. Driving what? An hour. 3:20 we left. There's some really bad corrugation here. But yeah, so we left at 3:20. It's now 5 o'clock. So that's what? An hour and 50 minutes? Am I mathing right? Anyway, so yeah, we went sort of done an incorrect track. Oh,
what?
Bitumen.
And back to
anyway, so we'll see what it's like when we get to the end. So after we took a wrong turn that took us to a cattle station, we decided, after we couldn't find it for quite some time and the sun was really starting to set, that we'd go into town and ask good locals on where this place was and how to get there. So this is what happened. So, you wanna know something funny? We're supposed to go to the station.
Awesome.
Okay, so they said that you're allowed to go through the station. It's some point, and it's owned by Stingray Point, and it's owned by
the people.
The Finnis River Station. But they don't care. Like, you can go through as long as you don't shoot their cattle, or they don't like people going through with pig dogs.
Fair enough.
Like hunting dogs, because they attack their cattle.
Hey, buddy.
You're not going to attack a cattle, are you?
You're a pig dog, are you?
Pardon me?
I don't think you could bite a toe off anything. Maybe a chicken. Yeah. That's about it. So
they said normal dogs are fine as long as you're responsible. They don't care, and you don't need a permit or anything to go there. But she also said you can. Like, so if you head back down this road and turn left, you can go like exploring up through the beach and everything. So she said, just go exploring.
So where do you want to go then?
Where do you want to go? So we're finally all set up, which you can't see, which in the morning we'll go through our setup. But we're currently taking some antihistamines because the mosquitoes are really bad. Midges. Oh no, I've seen some mosquitoes. So I'm just gonna. Ooh. So that's a really good thing, guys. Like, I get really bad reactions to midges and mosquitoes. So what I do is I put, I've got a Suvit cream, which I put on my itchy bites, and then I also take an over-the-counter antihistamine, and I find it really helps, you know, because I get bitten tonight and I'll still have them itching and annoying the flying balls out of me in like, what, 6 weeks time? Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I find antihistamines for the days that are really, really, really bad. But yeah, so we're just gonna enjoy the rest of our night. We're gonna have steak on just on the probably the little butane burner that we've got, and yeah, we'll do a tour of our campsite tomorrow morning. Did he just vomit?
No.
Oh, good. Happy? See you guys. See you in the morning. First night here. What are your thoughts?
Pretty bloody awesome. Very peaceful. You hear the water going, and it's just really nice.
Yeah.
Jesus is loving it. I'm just worried he'll fall off the fucking cliff.
Yeah, because the cliff's like...
Literally. We'll walk over.
Don't walk over the cliff.
No. That was true. That's okay.
Jesus. There you go. Whoosh. Right.
20 metres?
Yeah.
Come on. Oi.
Not a fun time, hey Choofy. Nice. Hey guys, so I did promise that we'd go through our little setup at the moment. Alright, so we're out here at Stingray Point. So this is our little setup at the moment. So as you guys are aware, we have stuff coming, like we've got all of our kit ready to go in Brisbane at the moment. So I'm just going to quickly go through what we've got here. Actually, do you want to go through?
Sure, I'm sweaty.
Yes, it's going to happen.
Huh?
That's going to happen.
Well, we have this awesome makeshift tarp because we couldn't fit our awning on, and as you can see, ingenuitive to the max with cable ties here, cable ties there, and yeah, if it can't be done with cable ties, it can't be done at all. Don't listen to what anyone ever says. Cable ties and duct tape can't fix it, you're stuffed. Got solar panel pumping in a fair bit.
Pause.
Good?
Yep.
Yeah, so I've got King's solar panel, which I was a bit hesitant about at first, but she seems to be putting the power in, sitting at about 15 point, I think it was 25 volts going into the battery. Put our fridge under there, rooftop tent. Probably one of the best parts is, do you ever shower? The ever shower is probably one of the best buys we've had. It is pretty bloody awesome. And the fact that it just runs on 12 volt and it recycles the water through a filter, so you can have a shower as long as you want. If you want to make it hot and do it on the real cheap, you just boil up the billy, which is what we were doing last night, and chucking boiling water in with some cold water, and you have a warm shower. Mint. Then over here we have our compact light Voyager chairs by Oztrail. These things are awesome. They pack up about that. They're probably lighter than a normal chair, but the size wise they take up hardly any space, which is awesome. So that's a big plus. Check them out, and they're actually surprisingly really comfy. I really enjoy them. I reckon they're comfier than normal chairs. We just need somewhere to put your feet up to now. Our little camp table, don't remember where we got that from.
Kmart.
Kmart, there we go. We are spending money on expensive things when it's warranted. We're trying to do it as much as we can to a budget and on the cheap, as it is expensive. So like our tray is really expensive, dual battery setup was pretty expensive, all the bar work on the ute hasn't been cheap. The suspension wasn't cheap at all. So where we can, we are trying to save money and do things a bit cheaper. And new rooftop tent we're pretty excited for, because it was one of the clamshell pop-ups, which is going to be awesome. And yeah, this is our setup. Fire over there, which is kind of out now. Beautiful ocean where we think we saw a school of fish or something before. About probably 300 meters that way. And yeah, just been looking. We were playing with our cheap Tello drone with DJI software this morning. It's okay. It's probably better for kids because I flew it about 10 meters that way and it was out of range. So the thing we'll be looking at buying will be probably a Mavic 2 Pro or a Mavic 2, depending which one. And another thing we'll be buying, a chainsaw. 100%. After chopping up wood last night with an axe and a bow saw, we're just like, nah, we're getting a chainsaw. This is a horrible time. So yeah, that's pretty much our basic camp setup, really. It only took about maybe 15 minutes to set up max, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll set up pretty quick, sitting down, having a beer.
So while we are doing a bit of a rundown of our setup, so currently we're running the King's fold out rooftop tent, and what we found with it was that the mattress is awful to sleep on its own. So we actually bought what brand was it?
The quality, clamshell?
No, this. So we bought the Wanderer.
Yeah.
The Wanderer self-inflatable air mattress. Yeah, so the Wanderer self-inflatable mattress, which we can leave in the rooftop tent. And essentially what you do is when you rock up and open up your tent, so usually you don't want to open up your tent during the day because it turns out like a hot box. So yeah, so eventually when you do open up your rooftop tent in the afternoon, you just open up the valves at the end. Alright, so I've got a sheet on this. $14 sleeping bags from Big Dub, and just a normal house sheet that you put on your bed at home. And
in the territory, you would need a better sleeping bag.
Can you please be quiet? Alright. So yeah, when you rock up, there's two like bungs on this thing. So this one lets air in and the other one lets air out. So what we do is when we come in, we open up the tent,
we open up this little bung and sort of, I don't know if you can hear that hissing sound, but it's air going into it. So I'll probably leave this open again today, so that tonight doesn't collapse in on our weight. But there's 2 of them. Open that one. Tiny little hissing noise. And then there's another one that you open up and then you pretty much sit on the mattress and it deflates, and then you can close the rooftop tent up. So yeah, that is our little setup.
On our first day at Stingray Point, we pretty much just lounged around all day, had a fair few drinks, had a cheese platter, walked around, tried to fly the drone. Wasn't the greatest footage, but photos were okay, and played with the puppo, who was absolutely loving it out there.
We were also treated by some local wildlife doing their thing. We had a beautiful wedge-tailed eagle that looked like he was on the hunt. It was really cool to see. On our last day, we decided to pack up early and head out and do some exploring along Dundee, and also head out to Wagon Beach.
So this is our amazing ever shower that we are always talking about. So the reason why I bought this is it's quite expensive in comparison to other things that we could have got, but it's much more worth the amount we paid. Like instead of
More expensive.
Huh?
It's the same price.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was a bit more expensive.
No, it's the same price.
When I was trying to sell it to you, I was like, it's more expensive than getting like a pop-up thing from BCF, but
Well, yeah. That's
what it does is worth the price that you pay. So essentially what we still got the soap in here.
Don't drop the soap.
I did drop the soap actually last night. So what it does is it uses this little pump which gets velcroed in down the bottom, and all of this,
Show us the pump.
and then so the bottom of the shower is like an actual tub, and you just use a little bung that I've got right here in the drain hole, and make sure that's nice and tight. So if you're in like a national park or something like that, we're out in the desert where water is either scarce or you're not really supposed to drop grey water, then this is an awesome little shower for you. So what this is a little pump, and so you pour in, I think it's minimum 3 litres of water, I think.
Maximum
Like
10.
Maximum of 10 litres of water into the bottom of this tub. You put that in, you strap it in, and it's a little pump with a filter on it. So it'll just keep recycling your grey water. It's all turned on with a little switch.
That plugs into our dual battery system, so
Yeah,
it's just a
12 volt.
12 volt SIGGI plug.
One of these boys. And it also comes with an actual shower head. Damn it, I just tried that. So yeah, actual shower head. At the moment we don't have the top of this on the shower because we like to shower under the stars.
Especially last night, which you guys will see probably soon on our Instagram or on YouTube. We got some amazing
Footage of the Milky Way.
Yeah, footage of the Milky Way.
So this is the top of the tent. Like you can use it apparently like when you boil your hot water or you use the hot water on demand, with the top on and everything closed, it turns into like a little sauna in there. But you know, we don't really like using the top because we're here to be in nature, aren't we, right?
If it were down south, it'd probably be a different thing
Yeah.
in winter, but
Yeah.
you know, our coldest night up here probably gets to 20 degrees.
Yeah.
Unless you
Yeah.
go further south into the desert, which can get into single digits.
So that's the roof. Now I'm just gonna show you how quick and easy it is to pack up. So I'm just gonna shut the door. It's really, really quick and easy. Punches down in there. Oops, wrong one first. It do have little bags for the individual pieces, but you don't need to use them. I just like to use them to be so everything's a little bit neater. All of this while I've got an amazing view.
That's our view this morning and yesterday.
Unfreaking real though, because like you're out beach camping, and so you don't have fresh water to go. Like you don't have continuous fresh water to go fill up a bucket to have a shower with. So I like that I can literally have, if I so wished, I could have like a 20-minute shower and using 3 litres of water. Like it's just unfreaking real. Like I said before, you don't have to use the bags, but I do for convenience. Grab this boy. It's probably the trickiest part, this part.
Rebar.
Huh?
The cover.
Oh, yeah. It also comes with, so this is freestanding. However, if you're at a place like this, like we're on the edge of a cliff and it's quite windy, there is guy ropes and pegs that come with it, just in case. However, even on the side of a cliff, we didn't really feel a need to use them.
Also, the ground was hard as buggery, so
yeah,
we couldn't get them in even with a hammer, so we just ended up strapping it to the tub rack.
yeah. So there's no trying to smush, like, I don't know about you, but I feel like every tent you buy, you're supposed to smush into like this tiny little bag. This is not the case with this boy. And that's our ever shower.
for a drive through the station to do a bit of an explore. However, you know, we were going up through up along the beach to try and get to the Finnis River mouth. However, the tide was coming in, and there was like sticks or something poking out of the sand, so we decided to head back. To point out that it is 100 on this shitty little road, and that is the epitome of the territory. It's tiny. It's not even like one car.
Hold on, keep video.
Okay.
Alright, so this road's 100, guys. We're going out to a B50 42.
Something.
A wreck, an aircraft wreck. So just remember, this road's 100. It's a dual carriageway, so it goes both ways.
Oh my god, this feels so dodge.
Hold on, we're not doing 100 now.
Oh no!
We're doing 100 now.
Oh my god. I feel uncomfortable. God. That doesn't even like taper off, it like drops off at the sides. This is so fucked.
Hey, at least the potholes you skip over them.